Good morning, YMCA family. How are you all today? Hoping that you are ready to get your Friday off to a good start with a little bit of stretching and a little bit of breathing here in gentle yoga. I'm Jennifer, so if you were expecting Cheryl today, I'm pinch hitting for her. She'll be back, of course, next week. So, what do you guys need today? Nice, easy, open space, whatever that is for you. Your mat, a blankie, and of course, some kind of a towel or a band or a strap because we're gonna stretch those hammies, right? And then that way your back will be feeling spectacular for the day ahead. So easy, open, gentle class today, I promise. So anything else you need, go ahead and grab it and then we will get started, right? You ready? I'm ready. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Good. Let go right here of all those things bumping around in your head, everything that you want to accomplish today, things on your weekend task list. Let's go ahead and let that go so that for the next hour is just about you in this space, on your mat, in your yoga pants, right? So let's lift up tall. Eyes closed, and let's breathe. Feel that breath move through the body. Feel that chest expand. Feel it contract. Inhale deeply. Pull that breath all the way down into the bottom lobes of those lungs. And then exhale, empty everything from that body before you start that next deep breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lovely. Go ahead and continue with that nice, easy breath, and let's start to loosen up that upper body a bit. So go ahead and dip an ear over to a shoulder. And then we'll lift that head up to the top. Take that ear to the other shoulder, different ear, different shoulder. And up to the top. Point the chin to the sky. And then as you lower the chin to the chest, go ahead and scoop and round into that cat stretch. So we relax the neck and we soften through the spine. Lovely, up tall. Let's go ahead and lift the chin once again. This time poke the chest forward. Maybe squeeze the shoulders back, open your heart center. And again, scoop and round, chin to the chest, rounding through the back. One more time, inhale, scoop up. Open the chest, lift the chin. And scoop and round. Down we go. Lovely, up tall to the top. Give yourself a little twist, a little rotation to one side, a little easy twist. Those fingertips can float on down to the floor, other side. And back to the middle. Very nice. Send an arm out to the side, reach it out nice and long, really extend through those fingertips, and then let's just gently pull that arm across the body. So we've got a little stretch here, and then maybe we can look out over that shoulder. Good, scoop that arm up to the sky, and then let's go ahead and dip over. So reaching out and leaning in the opposite direction of that extended arm. Keep those hips grounded on the mat. And scoop up tall to the top. Lovely, other side, out we go. Energy through the fingertips, and then carefully that arms comes across the body. Give it a little press. Head over the shoulder. And up we go, reach to the sky, up, 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 and a little dip. And lovely. Up we go to the top. Both hands here down to the mat, and we're just gonna press those palms into the floor. So press down on those hands, lift up through your ears. Nice long spinal column. Close your eyes for a moment and go ahead and feel all that space along that spinal column. Feel the length between each of those individual vertebrae. Lift up, take a breath. And then slowly here, float those hands back to those knees, still nice and tall. Lovely. Good. So ready here, ready for the day, that long, tall spine. Let's go ahead and work a little bit more on your side body, those obliques. So I'm gonna park a hand on the floor here, scoop the opposite arm up to the sky. This time, maybe slide that hand out as you dip over. So we've got that nice reach. Good, good. Keep those hips grounded on that mat once again. Maybe drop that arm over a little further. Dip, dip, dip. And then we'll lift up. We're gonna go to the other side. So scoop it up, slide that hand out perhaps, and reach. Good reach. Ground those hips, sink into it. And up we go. We're gonna go back to that first side, but we're gonna add a little bit of a rotation. So let's scoop up, reach that hand out, dip over, and now instead of taking that arm over the ear and my side is leaning here, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate. So I'm extending those fingertips over and beyond that knee. So reaching forward a bit, energy through the fingertips, reach, reach, float that hand to the floor, drop your nose to your knee. Lovely. Walk it in, and we are rotated, so come back to the front. Other side. So scoop it up, dip it over. There's that dip, that reach, that length into that oblique. We've got a little bit of a rotation. It's going to change into a bit of a flat back as we extend those fingertips forward, looking out beyond that knee, floating that hand to the floor, and then sending the nose down to that opposite knee. And fantastic, walk it in, rotate it back to the front, and wiggle out that upper body. Very nice. Take those feet, bring those feet here to the floor in front of you, and then let's flop them out and open. We're just gonna round down, nose comes down into starfish, dropping everything down. Feel that length all through your back. And excellent. Up we go to the top. Let's go ahead and grab behind those thighs and just lift up tall, shoulders down. If you are feeling fancy, go ahead and pick your feet up off the floor. You can even close your eyes here. Find your balance, your sense of center. Good, good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fantastic. Park those feet on the floor. We're going to give it a really good spinal twist. So let's take both legs over to the side here in mermaid, right? So I've got my legs over here to the left, so I'm going to take my left hand to that knee. Opposite arm comes forward, reach to the sky, rotate on around. Hand comes down to the floor. If you are feeling fancy, reach back and grab those toes back there. They're back there somewhere. There they are. Good. Grab the toes as you rotate. Squeeze. Release to the center, open up that chest, interlace those fingers behind you. Press that heart center forward and up, lift, lift, lift. Deep breath in. And release. Good job. Other side. Take those mermaid legs over to the other side. Mermaid, merman, right? And let's find that spinal twist. Hand to that knee. Opposite arm forward. Lift up, rotate. Grab the toes if you'd like. And then untwist, back to the front. One more time, open up that chest, press that heart center forward and up, 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 up. Take a breath. And release. Good job, guys. Bring those legs forward. Let's go ahead and stretch those fellows out right there along your mat. Give them a little wiggle, a little shake. And then from here, point your toes, reach, reach. Toes come back, standing up on a little demi-point, a little tiptoe position. And then flex the feet, press those heels forward. Good, once again, toes point. Tiptoes. And flexion, roll the ankles around. Rolly, rolly. Good, both ways. And relax, wiggle out those legs. Let's find your Dandasana. So flex the feet, lift up tall, hands to that mat, straight spine. I'm noticing a theme today. Lift, lift. Good, we're gonna go ahead and press those hands back as if we were going to press up into reverse plank. But surprisingly, I just want you to open up that chest. Go ahead and put an arch in that back. Press that heart center open to the sky. And release. We're gonna move on to the rack here. So right here, your fingertips are pointed towards your hips. Go ahead and flip those guys around, right? Flip them around, point your fingertips towards the wall behind you. Same thing, open the chest, lift the chin, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Don't force it. Good, good. Relax if you can. Be very gentle. Maybe you can step those hands back a little bit. Those hands step back a little bit. Maybe those pinky fingers come a little closer together. Same thing, open the chest, arch in the back, breathe, and relax. Up to the top, take those hands, wiggle out those wrists. Little wiggle. Very nice. From here, take a breath, inhale, scoop up. Lift, straight spinal column, and exhale. Press the air down beside you. Beautiful. Alrighty, so keep that band nearby. I've got my knees bent. We're gonna really take our time as we roll down to the mat today. So make sure you've got enough space there. So let's begin by dropping the chin to the chest. There we go. And then we're just gonna slowly roll through the spine. Bring one piece of your spine at a time into contact with the floor. Roll it down. Head is the last thing to arrive. Soften the shoulders once you get there. And then we just flop the knees open. Come on out into a little reclining butterfly. Maybe wiggle out those hips. That's always nice. Good, a little wiggle. Beautiful. Extend those arms up to the sky, but I want you to soften the shoulders. So when we bring those arms up, we've got that tendency to lift those shoulders off the floor. I want you to go ahead and retract the shoulders. Send the shoulders and the shoulder blades into the mat. Press them down, down, and then lift up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shoulders come down to that mat. Do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shoulders come down to the floor. Let's do two more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Good job. Interlace those fingers, bring those hands together, and we're gonna engage the core. So scoop, curl the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Reach forward, try to reach past your toes, up, up, up. Squeezing that tum-tum. Up, 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 but breathe while you're there. Up, up, up. And relax down. Good job. Send your arms out to the side, T position. Pull those knees back together, feet are flat on the mat, but then let's duck walk the feet off the edges of the mat. So we can just open up those hips a little. So just some windshield wiper hips, maybe a little flop to the right and to the left. Take a few of these. Good, good. Gentle movement. Fantastic. Back we go to the center. Maybe duck walk those feet back in, and we're gonna find your Upanasana. Float your hands here down and around behind a thigh. Stretch that left leg down and out along your mat and flex both feet. So we can really pull up and in here on that thigh, pulling that quad closer to that chest, pulling in and pressing out through the heels at the same time. Press, press. Try to soften those shoulders, press those shoulders down to the floor, retract those shoulders like we just did. Press, press, pull, pull, and switch legs. Grab that opposite thigh, reach that opposite heel down and out, and then pull that leg inward. Fantastic. Take a breath and release by pulling both legs in. There we go. You can relax those feet there. Reach down with your hands, grab those big toes, and let's find your dead bug pose, right? There's your dead bug. You can grab your toes or your ankles, and you can always add a little side to side rock here. Fantastic. Bring yourself back to the center. Go ahead and release. Bring the soles of the feet together, grab the ankles, and then once again, scoop your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Reach your nose up closer to those feet. Scoop everything in. Take a breath. And down we go. Good job. Back to the mat. Knees come together, one foot flat, the other foot flat. Hands come down to the floor. Beautiful. How about a little bridge today? A little bridge with your breath, right? Inhale, scoop up the tailbone, lift those hips up to the sky. Up we go. And then exhale, roll back down. So again, just moving through that spinal column, one section, one piece, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale up and exhale down. You move with your breath. When you next come back down to that mat, we'll stay right there. And then as you would like, hug your knees into your chest, scoop your nose up, tiny little tight diamond pose, hug it up. And release it back down. Good job. How about a little wiggle there? A little rock from side to side. Good, good. Untangle those legs, and then let's go ahead and pick up your towel, your strap, whatever you have today, right? We're gonna take that strap, we're gonna loop it up and around that right foot, and let's find that nice right leg hamstring stretch. So go ahead and sink on into it, flex that foot perhaps, right? Keep that right leg as straight as you can, and let's just be very patient here. Give yourself time to stretch. Big muscle group. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Take another breath. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, reach up. Take that strap into just your left hand. Right arm can flop out to the side, T position. And this right leg is just gonna drift over the center line of the body. Just a little flop there. Everything's still flat on the floor. And then we come on up to the top. Take that strap into that right hand and we float the right leg out to the side, inner thigh. Push out through that heel, take a breath, and release. Release that strap, release that band. We're gonna go ahead and bend that right knee, park that right ankle up on top of that left quad, and let's find through the whole pose. There we go. Send your hands or your strap behind that left thigh and pull those legs in. You can switch it up to eye of the needle pose if that's better for you. Take a breath, inhale here. And exhale, release. Good job, guys. Park that right foot on the floor. Take a moment, close your eyes. Just notice how one side of the body feels compared to the other. Notice that sensation. And then let's stretch the other side. So pick up your strap, your towel, and up we go. Hamstring stretch. There we go. Flex that left foot, straighten out that left leg, and breathe. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Lovely. Reach up, take that strap into that right hand. Left leg comes across the center line of the body. A little drift. A little lift. Take that strap into that left hand. Out we go, inner thigh stretch. And then go ahead and release. Release that left leg, release that strap. Finding your through the hole pose just to finish up here. So left ankle to that right quad, hands behind that right thigh. In we go. Breathe wherever you are. And lovely. Untangle. Go ahead and park both feet on the floor. And then let's duck walk once again, those feet off the mat. And this time, just allow the knees to flop towards each other. We're not gonna make it all the way to the floor, that's okay. We just got a little bit of that inward rotation there through that hip joint, and those knees are coming closer together. So while those knees are just relaxing here, let's extend both arms up to the sky and then float those arms behind you, reaching back, opening up that chest once again, maybe a little arch in the back as you lift up. Take a breath. And scoop the arms back up. Duck walk those feet back together. Reach those hands down and around behind the thigh and up. Up we go to the top. Very nice. So we're gonna go ahead and extend both legs forward out in front of you. We're just gonna give it a little Jani Shirshasana today. So wiggle out those legs. Grab the right knee. Pull it on into the body. Oh, look, another chance right here to check that posture, lift up tall. Good, flop that right knee down here on the floor beside you. So we've got the sole of the right foot up there on that thigh. Here we go. Scoop up the arms, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold the body forward. Lovely. Scoop, round and roll up to the top. Lift up, shoulders over hips, and let's just do the other side. Right leg goes forward, left leg comes in, check that posture up tall. And flop it down, sole of the left foot up on that right thigh. Inhale, scoop it up, right knee is easy. Exhale, fold forward. Scoop, round and roll, up to the top, nice and tall, and legs go forward, wiggle out. Beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead here, flip over, hands and knees. So you flip over however you would like. We'll just go ahead and come on up. And we've got those hands or those fists right here under the shoulders. And that back is supported. Go ahead and pull that tummy in just a little bit. We're gonna scoop to the right in the puppy, so look back at that right foot. And scoop to the other side. Good, one more puppy on the first side. And puppy on the second side. Fantastic. Come back to the center. We're gonna move through our cat and cow poses today, but we're gonna keep it a little smaller than normal. So drop down onto your elbows. You can interlace the fingers if you'd like, or leave those palms on the floor. So we've taken a little bit of space out of the equation, so this just means things are gonna be a little smaller. So let's first drop into our cow. Drop the head down, lift the head back up. Push the head and the derriere to the sky, belly button to the floor. There's our cow pose. As you exhale, chin to the chest, scoop and round. Push the spine to the sky. Lovely. Inhale, scoop into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Go ahead and continue. Move at your pace with your breath. Lovely. Release back to a nice neutral spine position, and then we'll just lift up. Back we go. Hands and knees. Lovely. So let's find a little bit of balance. Take the right leg, scoop it out, reach it long behind you, and we'll just float the left arm forward. There's our tiger. Balance in tiger. Maybe close your eyes if you can. And down we go, all fours. Other tiger, left leg goes back, right arm reaches forward, eyes closed if you'd like. And down we go, all fours. Fantastic, scoop it up, cat stretch. Flatten it out, neutral spine. Lovely. Tuck up those toes in the back. We're gonna go ahead and lift up into down dog. So take your time, stretch it well here. Stretch everything, calves, hammies, backs. Lengthen your neck while you're at it. Shift all of your weight to one foot. And shift all of your weight to the other foot. Very nice. Weight comes back to both feet. From here, let's just bring your knees to the mat. Release your toes, chin and chest to the mat. And then we're just gonna slide forward onto your tummy. And then here we are, ready for cobra. So hands are here, underneath the shoulders, but pressed a little bit forward, just a wee bit. Little bit of space between the feet, but tighten up your derriere. Derriere is nice and tight, and we just press up into cobra. So no pressure on those hands. Derriere's mushed. Lovely. Take a breath. Press those hands forward. Draw the elbows to the floor for seal. Elbows just underneath the shoulders, lifting up the ears. Derriere still super tight. From this position, turn the head to one side. Turn the head to the other side. And back to the center. If you are feeling fancy, we will press up into Sphinx. Make sure your derriere is squeezing and lift up. There we are, there's our Sphinx. Once again, turn the head to one side. And the other side. Good. To the center, back to seal. Up, up, up with the ears. Back to cobra. And forehead to the mat. You can relax your derriere now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Press back into Balasana. So back we go. Maybe widen those knees a little bit and drop forward into Balasana. Good stretch for your spine. While we're here, let's give it a little angle. Take both hands over to the right side of your mat, of your space. Push back into that left hip along that left oblique. And other side, take those hands over to the left, push back into that right side, that right hip. Fantastic. Back to the center, scoop, round and roll up to the top. We are right here in Thunderbolt. So check in while you're here with that posture, with that length through your spine. Very nice. And let's just give it some eagle arms while we're here. I'm gonna flop around and face you. So let's take those arms out to the side. If you're not comfortable on your knees, find a better position for you. Open up those elbows. Beautiful. Bring those elbows forward. We're gonna take the right elbow on top of the left and just maybe wind up those arms as best you can. And we'll turn the head to the right. Good. To the center, swoop those arms down and up. Inhale, lift up tall. Bend the elbows. Open up that chest. Elbows come together. Left elbow on top of the right. Wind up those arms. Do what you can. And turn the head to the left. Very nice. Untangle to the center. Give it a big swoop. And down we go. Fantastic. Park those hands on the floor. Tuck up your toes. And we're going to go ahead and press up to down dog. There's our down dog. Take your time. Hands and feet come closer together. However you do that is great. And we're going to give it a reverse swan dive to lift up. Arms out to the side, lift up flat back. Lift up tall to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale down with those arms. Bring those arms here down beside you. Wiggle out that upper body. And then let's just center ourselves. So place your hands on your tummy. Lift up and close your eyes. There we go. Feel your balance. Feel the arch underneath the feet, right? Feel the balls of the feet connect to the mat. Feel the heels on the floor. Feel that little lift under the arch. And as you stand here, even with your eyes closed, you might feel a little bit of a wiggle. That's okay. Joints are all stacked up on top of each other, shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. Take a breath and let's grow a bit. Inhale, breathe in. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, maintain that length. Good, open your eyes. You are truly here. Relax those arms, just standing in Tadasana, our mountain pose. The translation of which is grows 2 inches, or 3, I can never remember. Either way, you are taller. So we are all lifted here and we are centered. Our balance is strong. So let's just leave the arms right here in mountain. We're gonna inhale, lift one leg up into stork, and then lower it down right away, yeah? Other side, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, balancing. Inhale and exhale. One more time each side. 1 and down. Are you still tall? 2 and down. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your heart right here at Namaste. Knees are soft, but you are still balanced. Good. Rotation to one side. 1 and center, and 2 and center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Same thing, dancing Shiva. Let's put all that together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue. Everything comes back down to the mat. Fantastic balance. Release those hands, scoop those arms out and down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, float it down. Very nice. Take those feet, step those feet out nice and wide, wide stance. And we're just gonna rotate, doesn't matter which. Choose your favorite foot, rotate those toes towards the front of your mat, and inhale, reach out. Reach out and lengthen. Let's just go ahead and sink into the archer. Long arms, energy through the fingertips, and sink into that archer. Knee goes over those toes. Strong balance. Reach, reach. And release. Pressing back up. We'll just drop here into reverse warrior, scooping those fingertips up to the sky as you look up. From here, go ahead and roll right back into the archer. And press up tall to the top. Same thing, other side. So back foot becomes the front foot. And there is your new front foot, right? Float those arms out, energy through the fingertips, reach, 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 and then go ahead and sink. Sink into archer. Good alignment, knees and toes, check down, make sure you're good. Press back, reverse warrior. And float it into the archer. Lengthen long arms. And lovely. Press up tall. We're gonna go ahead and, as you can, duck walk those feet in. But let's go ahead and duck walk those feet in, maybe just a little bit further than hip distance apart, right? We're gonna come down and we're gonna give it a little balance. So sending those hands down to the floor, lifting your heels off the floor. You can wiggle here or adjust as you need to. If you can, let's just bring your hands to your heart and balance in namaste. If you want to make it a little tougher for yourself, try to close your eyes. Very nice. Wherever you are, park those hands on the mat. Push those hips up to the sky. We're in a nice forward fold. And then we'll just make your way into down dog. So there's our down dog. Derrieres are lifted. Release, knees to the mat. Release your toes. Sit it back into Balasana. And then from here, we'll go ahead and press up. And we're just gonna flip over onto your back, nice and easy, making our way down to our backs for Yoga Nidra. So we'll give it a little wiggle once we get there. So first, hug those knees into your chest. Give everything a little rock there. We're gonna give it a little spinal twist. So once you're here rocking, good idea, check in with your shoulders. Try not to mush those guys up towards your ears. And lovely. Flop those arms out to the side. Take both knees over to the right, and we'll just turn your heads to the left. Roll through the center, other side. Lovely. Back to the center. Give it a little wiggle, right? A little shake. We're gonna place those feet on the mat, stretch your legs down and out along the floor, and just wiggle yourselves into a comfy position for our remaining time. I'm gonna come on up to seated, but you snuggle in right here. It's the most important part of our yoga session, right? The part where we can work to quiet the mind. So snuggle in, pillows, sweatshirts, the family cat, right? Whatever you need, just to relax in your space. Close your eyes and just check in with your body. How does it feel? Notice all sections, all parts, all areas. We are going to relax into your space with the breath today. So we're going to inhale into the body, taking in as much breath as you can. And then as you exhale, we're just going to let everything go. And as you let go of that breath, that body is just going to melt down into the floor, right? You're going to soften up all sections of the body as we do that. We're going to take 3 breaths to completely melt down into your mat today. So in your space, take in that breath, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, soften and sink. Melt that body into the mat. Letting go. And let's do that again. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, relax that body. Melt it downward. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, melt, soften, and sink. Down into that mat, letting go of all the muscles, all the tension in the body, everywhere between the toes and the crown of the head. You are just here in this space, supported by your mat, safe and secure. So with that body relaxed, let's go ahead and check in with your breath. And just feel the body as it breathes. Feel the chest rise and feel that chest fall. Feel that breath. Notice the breath. And then from that breath, let's come inward to the mind. Just finding that safe, quiet space inside where you're always warm, relaxed, and serene. Let's go ahead and hover in that space for just a wee little bit. Enjoy a few moments of solitude and peace. And slowly and gently, let's go ahead and make your way back into your space and back into that breath. Feel that breath. Inhale, complete breath into the body. Exhale, press that breath from the body. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Go ahead and continue to breathe. You might here just want to start to wiggle those fingers and toes around. Maybe give yourself a little stretch or a hug. Or even roll over onto your side. Moving gently. You can always stay right here in this space on your mat. Maybe pressing up into a seated position. Wherever you are is good, but let's just close your eyes and come inward for a final moment of quiet. Thinking about your own uplifting idea, thought, prayer, or just a moment of silence. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. And thank you guys so much for yoga-ing this morning. Have a fantastic day. Be good to yourselves. Be patient with yourselves. Of course, go outside, get some vitamin D, hydrate, and wash your paws. I cannot wait to see you all again very soon. Take care. Namaste. Hi guys, I'm Jennifer. This is Cheddar, and he is still here, relaxed in Savasana. So I cannot wait to see you guys all again soon. Go wash your paws. We'll see you later.